Lapland, a land far in the northern edge of Europe, where winter rules most of the year and nature still breathes in its purest form. Spreading across Finland, Sweden, Norway and Russia, Lapland is a vast Arctic wilderness shaped by forests, frozen lakes, snowy mountains and endless silence. It is home to one of the world's oldest surviving indigenous peoples, the Sami, whose culture, traditions and music give Lapland its true soul. For thousands of years, this land has remained untouched, mysterious and awe-inspiring. After the last ice age, when glaciers slowly melted, early humans moved north, following herds of reindeer and wild animals. They settled around lakes and rivers, crafting stone tools, fishing weapons, and leaving behind ancient rock carvings that show their deep connection to nature. Over time, the ancestors of the Sami people settled fully in this region. For at least 5,000 years, they lived in harmony with the land, creating a culture unlike any other in Europe. A life shaped entirely by the seasons, the snow, the winds and the animals of the Arctic. The Sami lifestyle revolved around reindeer. These animals were their food, clothing, shelter, transport, and even part of their spiritual identity. Sami families traveled across frozen landscapes, moving with the herds from season to season. Their beliefs were deeply spiritual. They saw rivers, rocks and mountains as living spirits, and their shamans, known as noidis, used magical drums to communicate with the unseen world. Their traditional song, the joik, is one of the oldest musical traditions in Europe, a haunting emotional chant sung to honor people, animals, and sacred places. Their colorful clothing, the gakti, and their handmade crafts, duoji, reflect a culture rooted in simplicity, skill, and deep respect for the land. During the Middle Ages, Lapland attracted traders, Vikings and explorers from the surrounding kingdoms. These visitors came for fur, fish, antlers, and the rare materials found only in the Arctic. Norway, Sweden, Finland and Russia all tried to gain influence, often taxing the Sami people and imposing new laws. Christian missionaries arrived and discouraged ancient Sami practices, slowly replacing them with Christianity. Yet, despite all the pressure, much of Sami culture survived, especially reindeer herding, joik singing, and their spiritual closeness with nature. The 1600s to 1800s brought new borders and political control as European kingdoms divided the Arctic North. Sami migrations became restricted, and modern systems began to reach Lapland. Even so, the region remained isolated, untouched by large wars or empires, protected by its extreme climate and remote geography. It wasn't until the 20th century, especially during World War II, that Lapland saw major destruction. The Lapland War between Finnish forces and retreating German troops left towns burned and landscapes scarred. But after the war, Lapland rebuilt itself, modernized, and slowly emerged as a world-famous destination for Arctic adventure, reindeer culture, and natural beauty. Lapland's geography is one of the most stunning on Earth. Thick forests of pine and birch cover the land. Mountains rise sharply in Norway, while Sweden and Finland hold vast stretches of tundra where no trees grow. Thousands of lakes and rivers freeze solid in winter, turning the entire land into a white desert of snow and ice. Wildlife such as reindeer, Arctic foxes, lynx, wolverines, moose, snowy owls, and even brown bears exist in balance with the harsh environment. And above all, the magical northern lights, the Aurora Borealis, fill the sky with glowing green and purple ribbons that dance across the darkness. In summer, the midnight sun shines for 24 hours, keeping the land bright even at midnight, while in winter the polar night brings weeks without sunlight. The weather in Lapland is extreme. Winter lasts nearly 7 months, with temperatures regularly falling between 10 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius, and sometimes below 40 degrees Celsius. Yet the people here have learned to live with it, building warm wooden houses, wearing layered clothing, and mastering life on snow. Summer is short but full of life. Temperatures rise to 10 degrees or even 20 degrees. Forests turn green, birds migrate north, and rivers burst with fresh water. For a few precious months, Lapland transforms from a frozen world into a glowing northern paradise. Today, modern Lapland is a mix of tradition and progress. Cities like Rovaniemi, Kiruna, Tromsø, and Murmansk host universities, technology centers, mines, and research stations. Tourism is now one of the main industries. Visitors come to watch the northern lights, stay in glass igloo hotels, ride snowmobiles, meet reindeer herders, sleep in ice hotels, and enjoy dog sled adventures. Santa Claus Village in Rovaniemi attracts millions every year, making Lapland a magical destination for families and adventurers. Yet, despite modern life, the soul of Lapland remains unchanged. The Sami people continue their traditions. Reindeer still roam the tundra. The northern lights still dance across the Arctic sky. And the silence, the deep, endless silence of the Arctic wilderness still covers this land like a sacred blanket. Lapland is not just a region, it is a living story, a place where ancient culture meets modern life, where nature dominates every breath, and where human beings still live close to the earth. It is a reminder of how powerful, beautiful, and mysterious our planet can be. This is Lapland, the Arctic heart of Europe, where history, culture, and nature come together in one breathtaking northern world.